He's a personal friend, by the way. We are very proud of him. It's possible he as an individual did not get the correspondence. But as I'm talking to you, I have about 5 letters between the Lagos State government and the Anambra State government. If there is need, I have the letters with me. Actually, I can bring them out on you so you read. I don't think the Anambra State governor can say that anymore. Maybe he said that in the past on the basis of information available to him. Not anymore. It's possible. What happened, I think his subordinates did not act accordingly. That's my interpretation of the situation. If they had acted, I don't think this would have been allowed to snowball.
All right. On that note, let's ask a legal practitioner, Emeka Okpoko. Now, when you look at what has happened, legally, do you think it's something that should be happening in Lagos State or in any part of the country where people are sent back home?
Thank you for this opportunity. I'll start from certain factual situation before I move into legal.
Okay.
Because law follows facts. Why I said so is because of the issue my friend threw up. My understanding of the situation, I can confirm to you that I do not think the governor of Anambra State is attacking the government or the governor of Lagos State. I was in a meeting yesterday, the Otu-Okiwu meeting. The governor of Anambra State came to address us, and this issue came up. The governor of Anambra State spoke glowingly about the governor of Lagos State. It's not about Fashola. He said there that he had so much respect for him. And he told us that this is a man who, at any material point in time, will hit the nail straight on the head. That he owes him to the highest level of respectability. So it wasn't about Fashola. No. What I understand him to be talking about is not just about Anambra. It's about every citizen of this country. Because we know, for instance, let me even start from that case. If you go through the letter my friend is talking about, yes, there were correspondences, which I have also read myself. They wrote to Anambra. Anambra replied to them. I requested for a list of these people. The list was forwarded to them. 14 of them, 14, not 70 or 60, something that were eventually evacuated into Anambra State. If you go through those names, there's even one Abola on the list. Abola is not an Anambra name. He's a Yoruba name.
Well, we've got a Rotimi who's from River State.
Well, I'm also coming. Then if you go to the town, no, let me land. If you go to his town, because the way, I am still talking. The way the thing is done, if you look at it, they put the name, put your state, put your town, and then put your local government. So it's not a case of putting a Bola without that local government. It has nothing to do with Anambra State. I saw a Kano. If you go to the Constitution, Schedule 1, Part 1, you will see the list of all local governments in every state in Nigeria. There's no local government they call a Kano in Anambra State. There's no Obudu in Anambra State. There's no Olumbra in Anambra State. There's no Oboshimli in Anambra State. So you can see that there are issues.
Okay.
But nobody's interested in heating up the polity. No.
Okay,
for me, as a lawyer,
yes,
I believe that these are issues that can be pontificated in the open court.
Okay, so if you were to...
For me, I see...
Your perspective now, let's get the points clear. Your perspective now that it goes beyond just what is obvious. You've looked at the facts, and from your perspective, you're saying that the job looks a bit shoddy in the way it's done. Is that what you're saying? Or what word would you say?
That's what I'm saying. If you look at it, then government business is not done by 3 a.m. Who do you expect to meet in Opiweka? By 3 a.m. If you're evacuating people from Lagos to Anambra and you think they are Anambra people, it should be done at a period when at least civil service job has commenced. And you know it's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And Opiweka is not head. It's not anybody's address. If you're evacuating people to their place, take them to their places.
Okay, let me
Don't
premise
dump them
my
in Upper
question
Wake.
then. Let me premise my question on what one of our followers on Twitter has just said. Asidi Henry says, who is a Lagosian? What is our definition of destitute? What if a Lagosian is destitute? What happens to him or her? Where do you send him to? Where? Now, I'll ask you, Oscar. When you look at all of what has happened, what do you think should have been done in a situation where the Lagos State governor has been quoted as having said that these people were found, they've been taken to a rehabilitation center, they are being assisted and treated well, and they had requested to go back to their villages or their local government or their state, and what the state had done was to help them to return back to their roots? What do you say?
I would say, number one, that is brilliant. Brilliant damage control. Was it right what Lagos State government did? Answer, no. Even if it was right, was it properly done? Answer, no. Was it a very shoddy job? Answer, yes. Did you deport people from here? Did you treat them well before they left here? Fashola may think so because that's the report that will come to his table. Answer is they were not, because they didn't say so. Those are human beings, they're not dead, and many of them could talk. Let us understand something. You see, the way it was going about, the sentiments, the emotions, my people are getting crazy about this, look, why must this happen, and all sorts of things. Okay, fine. Lessons are going to be learned. Number one lesson, I am sure, and I'm very certain, because Fashola is a very decent person. We all say that of him. I don't know him personally, but I'm telling you this. He's a very decent person, and he doesn't have anything in mind against anybody. He wants to do his job, leave a legacy, and quit. And I can tell you, but the truth is that he must work with a team. What type of people are the ones you found down the line? What can enthusiasm do to certain people who don't have his kind of decency? That's where the problem is. So the governor definitely is going to come up. He's taking vicarious liability. He's going to come up with a defense, but the truth is there's something messy happened.
So why do you say that it's not done properly?
Oh, yeah.
What are the facts? Because if the governor is quoted as having said that these people were rehabilitated, they were treated well, they were kept in an environment where it was sane, and they were the ones that requested to go back to their states.
If you heard me right, I said that is the report the governor got. You will not be everywhere at the same time.
Also, you're saying some people lied to the governor.
Amen. They did.
Okay.
No, that is the truth. Let us face it. Because if we don't begin to face the truth, we won't heal this. I'm sitting here, I'm all for healing. There's a lot of lessons that will come out of this. I can tell you the Lagos State government, the governor is not too happy about this whole thing. The kind of publicity is being given. I can tell you he doesn't like it. I can tell you that tomorrow, if this is going to happen again, I pray it doesn't, but I swear that if it's going to happen again, it will be handled in a better way. Okay. Not the way it was handled. So you can be sure of that one.
Okay, so sit down.
I'm afraid that is a very important lesson we seem to be glossing over. It's not just the Anambra government that was written a letter in April, they say, in respect of these people who may cause stranded citizens. On the same day, letters were sent to the Akwa Ibom state government and the Katsina state government. The interesting thing is that each of these governments made arrangements for the transportation and accommodation of their own citizens. My own state did not. My governor was not aware of this. There is a problem also along the line in the way the Anambra state government is managed. Apparently, the Leisure office here did not do his job. If they had done that, their citizens would have returned to their states in a more decent manner, in the manner the people of Akwa Ibom and Katsina were relocated to their home states. But Oscar said something I found very interesting. Healing And that is my basic interest. I made that point earlier by giving 2 instances of what the governor of Lagos State has done by going out of his way to ensure that the Igbo people here